Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend so far. And hello in the chat to lovely Mod Enceladus and to Andy Sloan. This morning, for Spooky Sunday Ghost Club, I'm going to be playing some Graveyard Keeper. I've played the beginning of it a couple of times. I'm going to be starting from the beginning. So I don't think I've played it on PS5 yet. It doesn't have a PS5 version. But as you can see, I've got all the expansions as well. They're more mid to late game stuff mostly, so we probably won't be seeing a lot of that. Breaking Dead adds automation. You can get zombies to do some of the work for you. Graveyard Keeper is a kind of Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley style game, but spooky. You're managing a graveyard rather than a farm, but there's quite a bit to it. There's a few other things going on. And Breaking Dead adds zombie automation for mid-late game. Stranger Things, Game of Crone, Better Save Soul all add to the story. They all add extra backstory and side story and some other mechanics as well. One of them lets you build and manage your own tavern, for example. It's quite a deep game, which is why I probably wouldn't do a full stream of it, especially while I've already got my 2 weekly solo streams going on. Lucy Sobey, welcome in. Hello. I'm not going to do a terrible Australian accent like they do on PlayStation Access. Welcome in. So, yeah, I'm just going to hit play. New game. I will be doing some voice acting for this. But yeah, it's a spooky, tongue-in-cheek capitalist simulator. It's an ordinary day, and our hero is hurrying home, where someone very important is waiting for. Even in everyday routine, there's a place for loving and feeling love, especially when you know that someone misses you. Oh shit. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down. You've merely turned a page in your life. Yeah, the donkey's fantastic. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. Well, I need to go home. Can I go home? There is always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. He said the name of the game! But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. You should dig up Jerry. He'll help you sort everything. Who? The strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Jerry. You can sort of roleplay it that you're like, oh, all right, I'm just obviously having a dream. There's obviously nothing. I've got a box here. I've got a bed. Can't do anything with the wardrobe. I can cook. All I know how to make is berry juice. And I can burn wood and coal. Looks like a good place to work on making my home cozy. And maybe I can finally stop dreaming about this skull. Right, I've got a basement as well. We won't go in there right now. Obviously wants us to come over here for some reason. I'm going to have to dig this up with my bare hands because I don't have a shovel. Holy sod! I'm a skull! Are you Jerry? Why would you think I'm Jerry? A man with a red eye told me that I need to dig up Jerry. A red eye? I remember! Oh, sod, that's right. I'm Jerry. How did you find me? The man told me that you'd answer all my questions. Good, but first let me ask you. Who are you, and where the sod are we? I must be dreaming. None of this can be real. You're the new graveyard keeper. What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. Everything is so strange. None of this makes sense. I definitely remember that bell and a donkey. Something's very wrong with that animal. It could be dangerous. Here's the donkey. Got a fresh corpse from the town. Wow, a talking donkey. You can understand me? Let's talk. Who are you? I'm cheap labour. This cart isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. And I only earn 5 carats a day. This situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? The bastard pretends that he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Anyway, I need to go back to the town. You get rid of this one and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. It is such a good game, Lucy. I've started it a few times and then it's just sort of overwhelmed myself with it a bit. Hey, what are you staring at? Grab that juicy corpse while it's still fresh. What for? I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't remember why exactly, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fun and might be profitable. Oh, I'm gonna puke. Let's do it! Use X to pick up and drop large items. Just literally press the corpse over my head. Sod! I like this place. Feels like home. Put the body on the autopsy table. Then, what's next? Oh yeah! Slice some flesh from the corpse. That should be good for starters. What? No way! This isn't right. Oh, sure, it's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. Is it right that you don't know where you are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Nothing is right here. So shut the sod up and do what I tell you. Promise you'll tell me how to get home. Good morning, Marn. Welcome in. You had to take the ball for a walk with Minnie. You just need to trade the meat in the village tavern for a beer. Talking skulls never lie. And then bring the beer to me. So I'm cutting flesh off of a corpse and trading it in town for beer. Yes, thank you for the Discord call out there, Mum. We do have a Discord where you can keep up to date with everything myself and Marn are streaming. Marn's away at the moment, which is why she's not streaming with me today, but he's here in the chat. And we've got some other things in there. We've got a Games Anyone tag where you can, if you're looking for someone to play, if you want to play some multiplayer games with people, there's usually someone up for it. And we have a few other things. We have Logic Puzzles tab where you can share your results for various online logic puzzles, and we have Where's Ghosto, where it's like Where's Wally, Where's Waldo, where I hide a Phasmophobia ghost in a photo and you have to see if you can find it. I do that occasionally. Yeah, what more could a talking skull want than a beer? It feels like he's just using me to get beer, really. Right, so I need to extract the flesh from this body. And yeah, now that I've extracted flesh from this body, suddenly I've had this idea. I could make burgers you know, why would pulling flesh out of a body make me think about making burgers? Anyway, you'll get used to it. So what should I do with the corpse? I don't know. Let's bury it! Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. Alright. We're gonna take the body. There's actually a fairly detailed, if you notice there are red and white skulls on the corpse. It comes into it a bit later. There's a kind of detailed graveyard morality or beauty mechanic. Let's bury it! Use the blueprints desk at the graveyard. Mark a site for the grave, then dig it with your shovel. Carefully put the body or what remains of it in the grave. Bury, decorate. Warning, do not use goat skulls and upside down stars for decoration. Why not? Why not? Now I have a shovel. Right, so I'm choosing where to put the grave. It's a bit foggy today, isn't it? Let's put it there, because that's near. Or up here. No, we want them to have some friends, right? Let's put it there. We come over and we dig the grave with the shovel. Don't have to use my bare hands anymore. And we pop the corpse in and cover it back up again. Nicely done! This burial certificate. I remember money. Alcohol. Alcohol. Yeah, I'm sure I used to like it. A lot. Outside, here comes the bishop. He's your boss. Oh, I know. Ask him about the burial certificate. He should know something. I better leave now. I'll be in the morgue, waiting for my beer. Dear me, I'm so tired. Why? Why do I have to come here every week? Hello. Oh dear, the new keeper. We've been expecting him for 30 years, but he pretends there's nothing wrong. 30 years? What? Hello? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your graveyard is a mess. There is no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. We have some location information. We have a current location name, the important location information, the graveyard quality, for example, or the church appeal. The church comes into it a bit later. If I repair graves, I increase the graveyard's overall quality, and also if I put corpses with fewer red skulls and more white skulls, that will also increase the graveyard's overall quality. You'll probably need special resources to do that. I've unlocked a new technology to create a wooden marker, which is a very basic gravestone. As soon as your graveyard quality is at least 5, I'll be pleased to promote you. You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character. And I'm good at everything. That's why I was chosen to represent his will. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere here. You should check it. I'll come by again next week. In fact, I'll come here every symbol that looks like a sun, so let's call it Sunday. Maybe I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? Why is it you come here? It's part of my duty. The unpleasant part. It's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about all the traditions and rituals. I'm just here to represent his might and glory. I have one tiny question. What's this burial certificate? As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. That's all good and everything, but actually I'm not the keeper. I was just going home from work and got hit by a car. I need to go home. There's a talking skull. He forced me to bury a corpse, to butcher a corpse even. Ha! Fine joke. I'm a humorist myself. Here's one. Who is Bibi? Who? I am! What? Blessed and beautiful. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Alright, how can I fix the graveyard? Just prepare all the graves. It wouldn't take me even an hour, but it's your job. And we've got that information again. I have not fixed the graveyard, so we can't do that. So about the certificate, can you tell me more about the burial certificates? It's your payment for laying our brethren to rest. It's all a part of an ancient contract between the town and the village. As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Oh god, this seems too complicated to be a dream. And where's the village? Just go east from the graveyard gate along the old stone road. And the town? Oh, the town is the heart of our glorious land. The palace, the cathedral, everything is there. You should see it for yourself. But in those clothes, that would be rather funny. How can I get to the town? It's not far from the village, just head south from the tavern. No further questions, I suppose. If you run out of repair kits while fixing the graveyard, you can always craft new ones. Now there's a tutorial for technologies. To craft new items, you'll need to unlock the relevant technology. This costs tech points. Press the touchpad to open the technology tree. Red points represent your handcrafting skills and your ability to work with materials. Green points represent your knowledge about the nature of things and nature itself. Blue points represent your spiritual knowledge of the immaterial world. You'll get your first blue point at the study table in the church basement, which we can't go to yet. You earn points simply by doing anything. Also, you can get points by studying new items at the special table. Concept of stone. I've unlocked a new technology. I can gather stone rocks and make a stone stockpile. I can gather small tree fellings and sticks, so I can chop down small trees. And I get a timber. I can make a timber stockpile. And here is the tech tree. Like I said, there's quite a bit to it. There's quite a bit to it. I can't get anything on here yet. You can see on the top right of this window my tech points, the red, the green, and the blue, and I get those by doing relevant things. So doing manual labor will get me red points. Doing nature-y stuff will get me green points, and doing sort of scholarly stuff. Now, as you noticed, as I was picking those items up, they seem to have completely disappeared, those last couple of items. That's because it's automatically equipped them, which did confuse me at first, but it's automatically equipped them there. First time I played this, I was like, where the fuck have they gone? Right, we need to go to the tavern. Obviously we have this lovely indicator pointing us that way to begin with. How is everyone doing in the chat? Have we all had a great Saturday yesterday? What's this? This is Witch Hill. By order of the Inquisitor, this path is closed until man symbol. Monday? I don't know. You can see the days around the clock there on the top left. There's a sun, a moon, a man symbol, some kind of gem, a deer symbol, or antlers kind of symbol, and a womany symbol. So I just make up names for the days based on what the symbols look like. Nice full tavern. You can't talk to everyone, you can only talk to people with the little dots above their head. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I'm Horadric. How can I help you? I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today and things have been a bit crazy since then. Oh, sorry, how could I not have recognised you? Good, this is good. Things are looking bright for our small village. When are you planning on opening the church? Well, I need to fix the graveyard first, I guess. Oh, sure, yeah, it's been a while since anybody took care of it. Let's get down to business, shall we? How can I help you? Marn has... Oh, it's still Marn's birthday weekend, of course. Had the whole family over for a celebration. Rack of lamb, homemade tiramisu, and cinnamon rolls. Very jealous of the cinnamon rolls. So do you know how I can get back home? Because I'm not actually from here. How do I get home? Can you tell me where I am? Because I really need to get home. My darling will be so worried. You're at the Dead Horse? The tavern? Yeah, okay. It looks medieval. Maybe I've travelled through time. And, what year is it now? Year? What do you mean? The time it takes for the Earth to make one revolution around the sun. Oh, you've been listening to the astrologers' nonsense. Everybody knows the Earth is flat. Well, I get you. It's 200 after the ancient contract and 210 after, Actually, never mind. And what is the name of our beloved kingdom? The Kingdom. And it is definitely not beloved here in the village. Do you have any other questions? We have Enceladus. Had a good day yesterday. Got a lot of stuff done. Watching. Oh yeah, Mr. James Ether did a stream yesterday. I was at work, so I didn't get to see that. But yeah, he does just like to do them randomly out of nowhere, doesn't he? He's not a regular streamer, which is fine. Right, I have a burial certificate. I might as well play along with this weird dream. Bishop told me that you would buy my burial certificates. Yeah, he's right. As the head of the village, according to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I have any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring lots of shiny coins to the village. Right. How can I get a town pass? It's rather complicated. The Inquisitor can grant a town pass, or you can just purchase citizenship. Let me think. You know, there is one villager who can help you. Miss Charm. Maybe she can help you. Okay. Who's that? No? Alright. Would you like, some fresh, definitely not human meat? Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'll be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Royal meat stamp. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? No, but I promise it's absolutely definitely not human. I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat. Wow, it really looks good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox in your church, but it will cost you a bundle. There's another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbours. Come closer. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake. I think he has a fake royal stamp. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Miss Charm. She comes here every Woman Day. I bet she can help you to find Snake. Thanks. Alright. So, you have to give him the... Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to our local blacksmith, Creswell? I guess. Where can I find it? The southeastern corner of the village. Right, so you have to physically trade it in the shop mechanic, the burial certificate. It'll get me 1 silver and 50 copper, and I suppose I should get a beer for Jerry. Let's get him a cheap beer. He doesn't need the energy boost. He's just a skull. Not going to be doing any work. There we go. So I've got some money and I have a beer for Jerry. Now we can go and talk to Miss Chain? You must be the new graveyard keeper. So I've been told. But how do you know? Oh, if you live as long as I have, you'll probably learn how to read people too. But where's my manners? I'm Mrs. Chain, Horodric's wife. Nice to meet you. I have a few questions about... Oh, you better talk with my husband. He's in charge around here. He's not only the tavern keeper, but also the elected head of the village. Besides, he really does like to talk. All I can do is to sell you some recipes. Alright, I'll see your recipes. You better talk with my husband. He's in charge here. You do know you're allowed to talk, right? You understand that? We can buy some fish recipes. I can't afford them though. I can't afford any of these recipes. Oh no, wait. I can afford a pie recipe. Let's get a pie recipe. Pies are nice. We like pie. So, the blacksmith is down this way. Just need to give him a letter.
Hey, what are you staring at?
Nothing, just looking around. I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are?
Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Creswold.
Well, I have a letter for you. From Horodric.
A letter? Of course. 1 minute away and he can't be bothered to come here himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. Seems it's my new habit. Slimes again. Horodric has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards. Maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with a whetstone on the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovels sometime. If you manage to kill them, bring me their remains and I'll spare you some materials. They should be right up the other side of my house, near the puddles. Different actions in the game spend your energy. Blue bar. I don't think it's shown us yet. Crafting, gathering, and fighting take energy. Fighting has been known to take health as well. Usually if you're bad at it, I expect. Press square to attack. You can always refill your health and energy with food and potions. Press the touchpad to open the inventory. Sleeping will also restore your health and energy. He doesn't like me enough to tell me where to... Oh no, he does like me enough to tell me where to find metal ore. Just like... I don't know why, the questions just come to my head. I'm not sure why, but do you know where I find metal ore? You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Oh, sorry, that's me. You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find metal ore in swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west, across the river. I used to collect ore there, before the bridge collapsed. You've unlocked a new technology. I can learn how to make furnaces, which will let me create iron ingots, and I can gather swamp iron. However, as he said, the bridge is out. You have to do a lot of repairing to get to places in this game. Oh no, I need to repair the sword. Here we go. Now we go work it. Now we can see my blue bar. I think that was already there actually. Right, now I have a rusty sword. Swinging it at nothing costs energy, so don't do what I just did. It hit me a little bit, but I have the green jelly. Defeated the slimes. Good job! Take this whetstone. Just sharpen your broken tools and they'll be good as new. You've unlocked a new technology and I can now create green jelly and red jelly. Guess what I make those out of? Guess what I make those out of? Oh, I gave him the slime. I gave him the slime. I can make jelly out of dead slime monsters. Now I guess there is no yellow arrow, but it is time. It's getting late as well. It's starting to get dark. Let's head back to the graveyard.
gone eerily quiet. Okay. I thought maybe the boundary was triggering the music and it would have been funny just stepping back and forth and having the music start and stop. But no. I can pick flowers. And I don't think I can pick... Yeah, I can't pick mushrooms yet. Pick some flowers. Might as well use up my energy if I'm going to be going to bed soon. Come here. Where you been? I was at the village. The place is so weird, but it feels so real. And everybody's okay with me just appearing out of nowhere? Sarge, you're still in my thoughts. Dealing. I remember there's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. I've unlocked a new technology. Now I can pick mushrooms. I can gather mushrooms, I can gather berries, and I can gather apples. Wait! Exactly. I remember baking bread from it. And pies. Sweet berry pies. Now I can make dough, bread, toast, onion toast. Oh, that's good with beer. Sarge, you know what? I need a beer. This is beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. Bring me a beer. I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how you can get home. Questions? Yeah, what's this little road here? It was rhetorical. Well, I look like a magic head with answers. Well, yeah. Sarge, you smart ass. I'll be waiting for that beer at my place. No beer, no answers. Well, I could have just given you the beer here. I've got it, you know. Right, he lives in the autopsy room, the morgue. Where's my beer? Right. Hello. Oh, what a disappointment. I think I need something stronger. All right, you seem like a decent guy, so here's some advice. Stop running around bragging that you're from another world. Today, you whisper that to a drinking buddy in a tavern, and tomorrow, your face is on every pole in the town. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Maybe he's right. Maybe I should be more careful, just in case this isn't some weird dream. So, what was your question? I have some questions. I have one question. How can I get home? Easy. I'm sure you could use the portal on Witch Hill. So I just need to go through it, or what? Do I need to turn it on first? I obviously don't have a brain inside here, so I'm not sure where this knowledge is coming from. I've told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library could help you. Wow, the church has a library in its cellar. Or maybe a astrologer knows something. He's a smart man. He used to steal books from libraries when he was a kid. How can I get to the church library? Obviously through the church. And I think your wine cellar might be connected to the church cellar. Oh, even the morgue is connected. There's a network of tunnels down here. Net. I used to like fishing. I remember fishing. Once, I caught a fish there. Ah, son, I've got no hands to show how big it was. But believe me, it was huge. He could use his mouth. He could be like, "Hey, pig!" I hate fish tails. And once, you know what? I need to go. Sure. It's nice to have legs. Don't forget to bring me some wine. Right, so he wants wine from me. Actually, before I go, you mentioned an astrologer. Oh, he's so smart and very cheerful. I don't know him personally, I think. But his wine was the best, and he was a big friend of the lighthouse keeper. I used to hang out at the lighthouse every moon day. Where's the lighthouse? Somewhere near, sorry, I don't remember. All these questions are so frustrating. You're not a very good friend, you know. Right. Bye then. So yeah, we need to get materials and things to clear out and rebuild the tunnels so we can get through to places like the library and such. For now, let's go to bed and have a look at these. Put wood logs there. If I chop down some trees, if I mine some stones, I can put them there. Now, I can use a blueprint desk to access the building interface and start building or removing an object from the area, and some objects will be built immediately, whereas some will need me to use time and stamina to build. I can't really build anything at the moment because I don't have the materials to do so. Is there anything in here? No. And materials that you put in a chest in the same general area will be used as though they're in your inventory, which is nice. What's that sound? Damn gate. I'll come here every night if I have to, but I'll get through eventually. Looks like I can remove this blockage and fortify the arch. Good morning, Dan Law. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely weekend so far and a good morning. And again, I can't clear this out yet. But what I can do is get flour in these bags and a recipe. I'm not sure what that recipe is. You have to actually physically go in and learn the recipes as well in your inventory. Simple and tasty. Baked mushrooms and baked apple. I could also, it's almost dawn again, I've been up through the night, but I can also chop these, smash up these broken barrels and get some materials from them. I'm just going to go and have a sleep. Replenish our health and our stamina. And there's a ghost! This is not good. Not good at all. Who do you think you are? I'm the new graveyard keeper. Hooray, a kipper! Wow, I've been here for, how long? I'm Yorick. I'm so lonely. Oh, poor me. It's too bad you're here. Wait, no! On the contrary, I'm very glad to see you. We do have a rather unpleasant fellow buried here. We'd really like to have a new neighbor instead. That sounds like something you can help us with? I'm not sure exactly why I'm here, actually. Jerry only told me about burying bodies. Oh, you're Yorick and he's Jerry. Huh. Funny, that's a Hamlet reference. Ah, the half-dead skull. That jealous bastard. You can only dream of what a peaceful rest we're having. Who am I kidding? It's terrible here. Especially that guy down in the lower right corner grave. He's so mean. Would you just get rid of him? Just dig him up and throw him in the river. I can even give you this license that I stole back when I was alive. What license? Oh, you're such a dummy. To dig up a corpse, you need a license. The old keeper used to buy them through the mailbox near the church. So we can bury bodies, and if we have a license, we can dig them back up again. How are we doing in the chat? Dan had a lay-in this morning, since his brother's dogs are gone. That's good. Nice extra bit of rest. Fantastic. Oh, is there a Yorick in The Witcher? That's his fate. He's died and come to this game. So I can pick these mushrooms now. Or can I? There we go. Got to kind of stand in the right place. Got some edible mushrooms. Food does restore a nice bit of stamina. It's also giving me nature experience by picking mushrooms. Green experience points. Right, and we can see what's affecting the graveyard's quality. So if I dig this up, for example, that makes it a bit better. The quality is currently at -28. The bishop wants us to get it to 5. Hello, Bovinoid. Welcome in. I've only just started keeping the graveyard at the moment. Now, this is the person they want me to exhume. I think it was bottom right. So I have the one exhumation permission, rather. I'm going to dig him up and throw him in the river. Because, I mean, where else would we put him? If we're not keeping him in the graveyard. Might as well just... Whoop! There he goes. Bye! Have a safe journey! We'll miss you! Don't forget to send a postcard! There we go. He's gone. What do you think you're doing here? Ghost asked me to get rid of this body, which is about as normal as everything else that's been going on. So what now? You just gonna do everything he asks? It's not like he can do anything to you. He's disembodied. Whereas I can bite you to death while you're sleeping. Of course, I'll never do anything like that, because we're friends. You get my point, right? Anyway, if you ask me, the best way to get rid of a body is to burn it. How can I burn a body? You know what? You're one of those guys who looks a lot smarter than you actually are. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. You need fire and some wood. It's a bit tricky to make the whole thing burn to ash. Where can I burn it? You need a nice quiet place, like the place I use for my meditation. Across the road from the mortuary entrance near the cliff. You know where that river that I just completely out of the blue threw a body into leads? A river. Somewhere down to the town, I think. Now we have a little tutorial. Each important character who the Graveyard Keeper meets will appear on the screen. We have their relation with you from 0 to 100, and any tasks they might want us to be doing. And some services from them require a certain level of relation. So, for example, we have myself, and my tasks are I need to get back home to the real world, which is probably going to take activating the portal on Witch Hill, and I need to talk to the astrologer about that portal. Jerry wants a bottle of wine. We've got Snake, who we haven't actually met yet. The Bishop wants us to fix the graveyard. A Sing has been redeemed. All right. Man, of course. We have the Donkey. We have Horadric, the tavern owner. He wants us to get a stamp. And we have some other people who don't really want us to do anything at the moment. And did I think about preparing? This is the... give me a sec. I woke up a bit late. Didn't have a song to sing prepared. Give me a minute. Donkey. Give me a sec. I just disposed of a body in the river, and it's raining, and I've been dragged into a world that I don't know. Let's try. Winter here is cold and bitter. It's It's chilled us to the bone. We haven't seen the sun for weeks. Too long, too far from home. It feels just like I'm sinking, and I claw for solid ground. I'm pulled down by the undertow. Never thought I could feel so low. And oh, darkness, I feel like letting go. All of the strength and all of the courage, come and lift me from this plane. I know I could love you much better than this, but it's better this way. There we go, man. I hope you liked your Sing Redeem. That is Full of Grace by Sarah McLachlan originally. Right, so I can do some cooking. So bear in mind, this is the meat that I got from the body that we interred. I can slice the meat. I can slice. I can cut up the meat. I've cut up the meat that I got from the body, and then I could bake it. I just need to put some fuel in the fire. Oh, is it night again already? Oh, it's been all the way through night. So we can clear up some stuff here. We can get some resources by doing that. Some stone. Just clearing some space in the yard because we're going to need it. So we're going to put some construction things here at some point. Chop down a tree. Mine's going to lurk a bit. Oh, you're not feeling very well. Is that because of my singing? The big wood logs we have to physically carry and put here, but then they're there. They're counted as being had when we build the machines that will need them. Now, I think if I come up here, there are some slimes. There's also some... Is this iron? Yes, there's a couple of bits of iron up here. We don't need to go all the way over the bridge. We don't need to fix the bridge yet. I think there are slimes or bats up here to kill. Not enough stamina. I'm out of stamina. Well, I have been up all night. Do I have something I can eat? I think I can just eat the mushrooms straight raw. But it hurts me. Bake the mushrooms. Yeah, I do hope you feel better soon, man. Hopefully it's just a one-day thing. Too much partying. Too much birthday partying. That's what it is. Oh, I can... Right, so I can put some sticks in so it's got fuel now. And then I don't have enough mushrooms to bake them. I might as well go to bed. Let's go to bed. Let's have a nap. We do want to go up Witch Hill and have a look at the portal, but we can't do that until the man symbol day. Man day. I'm so refreshed. Oh, it's you again. Oh, it's much nicer without him at the graveyard. I'm still so sad, though. I'm so lonely. I was bad when I was alive. I should have been a better person. What do you mean? We're dead, but we still deserve some respect. Oh, fine, I'll tell you. Each corpse is a soul's vessel. It bears the mark of his life. Sins are red skulls and good deeds are white skulls. Even the best decorations can't make a graveyard a peaceful place when it is full of red skulls. I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. I'm sure you don't. You better take a good care of the graveyard. I'll be watching you. I can't do anything. I'm so sad. Boo. Is it unrealistic sleep mechanics Bovanoid because your stamina comes back and you're actually refreshed when you wake up? All human remains have their own unique spiritual attributes. A corpse gets its red and white skulls from its body parts. You can change a corpse's red and white skulls by removing organs and embalming. The main way to increase your graveyard's prettiness, I guess, is to decorate graves with objects that have more prettiness value. Each line that has both a skull and a laurel counts as one skulled laurel. Lines that have a red skull never count, but you need to fill them with laurels to reach the white skull. So we want to put bodies in the graveyard that have fewer red skulls. Hi Sarge, welcome in. It's not my first time. I've started it a few times and then get to that point where it's these kind of games, if I play them a lot, they're massive time sinks for me. I thought I'd do it as a sort of 1 or 2 off stream, and then maybe later on, if I keep playing it, come back and show everyone how far I've gotten with it. Right, so I want to just get some resources which we can get while also fulfilling an objective. I just slept all day and it's nighttime again. There's an open grave, there's an empty open grave there, so the donkey randomly brings us bodies to bury. So I can put someone else in that open grave later. I'm just going to beautify this. We're getting experience, we're getting resources, and we're slowly working towards fulfilling the objective of having the graveyard quality be 5. It's currently minus 25. How's your weekend been, Sarge? Did you have a good Saturday? And I have some repair kits now. This one, what we want to do is look at, let's be strategic about it a little bit. Let's look at which ones are going to potentially give us the most. That one, he's got loads of white skulls. Look how nice he was during his life. That one as well. Right, let's... Where do we do it? Let's repair gravestone. And remove the wooden grave fence, because this person has more potential for niceness. So we could remove the wooden grave fence and maybe build a stone grave fence, but we don't have the things to do that yet. So at the moment, let's just repair what's there. So that's now giving us +1 instead of -2, which is giving us a nice bump in the graveyard quality. He can give us 3 overall. He can give us 2. You can give us 3. You can potentially end up giving us 4. I only have a limited number of repair kits, so I'll have to make them. Sarge has had the day off on Friday and an interview. How did the interview go, Sarge? Hope it went well, and the rest of the weekend has been with his girls and doing walks and avoiding the rain. Yeah, my ribs are better. I just slept on them funny. That's all it was on Friday. I just slept dodgy. I think my bed is kind of up against the wall and in the corner, and I think it sort of, the mattress pushed away from the wall slightly, and I might have sort of slept, sort of bent into the gap between the mattress and the wall. I think that's what happened, and it just... It's like sleeping on your arm funny or on your leg funny, but it was just on my ribs. Well, fingers crossed for you for that interview, Sarge. many repair kits do I have left? I have 1 wood repair kit left and 3 stone repair kits left. Let's repair some stone stuff. Got plenty of stone repair kits. And stone gives us better value as well for the prettiness of the. You want to. Now that gravestone needs 2 wooden repair kits, and I only have 1. Maybe the wooden fence only needs 1. The wooden fence only needs 1, so we can fix that wooden fence. And now we're out of wooden repair kits. We've got 2 stone ones left. Let's fix that fence, and we can probably fix. That's going to need. Let's fix the. Right, the gravestone needs the repair more, so we'll fix the gravestone, and that's going to get us much better. See, we're now already at -10, so we only need to get 15 more graveyard quality. Enjoy the lurk, Sarge. What are you building if it's not personal and private? And also, what's for dinner? You can't mention breakfasts, lunches, and dinners without telling us what it is. It's the law. Right, now if I collect some more mushrooms from the floor, I can. He's got to be able to stand in the right place to actually collect them. There we go. I've got a new clothes air dryer rack. Oh, well, I don't know. Anything that makes household chores easier is fancied. Right, how many more mushrooms? I need 2 more mushrooms to be able to make baked mushrooms. Where are mushrooms? Older age is great. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine me just going, ooh, over a fucking air dryer clothes rack. Clothes horse. Jesus. I'm ancient. I want to find mushrooms. And I think the astrologer. We want to talk to the astrologer. I think he's like always in the pub. Is that mushrooms? It's not the mushrooms I need. No, I can't do that. I can unlock some technologies as well now, I think. So we'll have a look at that in a sec. Let's go talk to the astrologer. Should be in the pub. Cottage pie, nice. I think it's this guy. No, that's Wagner. He's not here. Have I met him? No. Okay. We won't worry about that right now. Let's go and do some technology and resource gathering. I think the astrologer's in the pub on a specific day, then, rather than it might be the moon. Might be moon day. And on the next in-game day, we can go up to Witch Hill. This will be open up here. There are not any more mushrooms. Just random mushrooms on the floor would be nice. I want some mushrooms. These are all flowers. There's some mushrooms. I'll have you. Edible mushroom. Can't do the red ones yet. Are there more mushrooms up here? There's more iron up here. There might be monsters as well, so I don't want to run out of stamina too much. There's no monsters. There's this. There's no way I can remove it. Okay. Might as well do this. Running low on stamina. I really want just 1 more mushroom. Got flour. Because the mushrooms I can just straight off put them once I have 5. I think it was 5. I can put them on the just in the oven. And they'll just cook. won't need to do any prep, it won't cost me any energy. Whereas I think I can bake some bread. Oh no, I need water. Bake bread. Yeah, I need one more mushroom. One more mushroom. Let's unlock some tech. Right. So I want to be making graveyard stuff. So this is all wood and stone. The graveyard markers and things are in here. So I want to be able to make those. I want to be able to craft the wooden fences and the gravestones to make the graveyard nicer. So we can do that. We can't progress further on this until we get some blue experience, which we can't get yet. That's fine. What else can we do? We've got some anatomy and alchemy, so at the moment I can extract. Enceladus says it's going to start raining about an hour, you better get ready for your run. Yeah, no worries, Enceladus. Run away. Wait, not run away. Have a good run. Yeah, but we can start extracting other things from the bodies. We can extract blood and fat. We can extract hard spares, skin, skulls, and bones. I'm sure it'll be useful for various things. We've got plenty of... We can afford both of these. However, at the moment it might be more worth trying to get some building stuff, so we're going to get the sawing tech. Gather coal, gather iron ore from iron veins in the mountains. Well, we can't get to the mountains yet, so we don't need to worry about that, I don't think. Being able to create firewood is good. That's going to be useful, and that's all we can get at the moment, I think, with our experience. This is just a list of recipes we know, food we know how to make. We unlock these not with experience points, but by finding or buying the recipes. Just make sure there's nothing else I can't do any book writing yet. Oh, I can get transplanting. So I can plant berry bushes and apple trees. Get that, why not? Right. Am I going to find another mushroom, or should I just go to bed? I'll just go to bed. Hello, Lainey. Welcome in. Can we get a shout out? Actually, I'll do that myself because so this is stretching for his run. There we go. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good weekend. How was your Saturday? How's your Sunday morning been so far? Playing as probably a one-off, maybe a two-off stream. Normally on Sunday mornings, Man and I dual stream things, spooky things, but Man's away in the chat, but away in terms of being able to stream. So I don't want to assume that you're familiar with just because it's a spooky game. I don't want to assume that you're familiar with Graveyard Keeper. It's kind of like a Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon, but you're managing a graveyard instead of a farm. Although you can do some farming. There's some farm space here. It's it's just a very fun, spooky game. It can potentially be a big time sink. It opens up with a cutscene of modern day. I get hit by a car, and then suddenly I'm here in this medieval place, being with everyone, just knowing that I'm the graveyard keeper. So you go along with it. This path is closed until, but that's today. Man Day is today. All the days are little symbols around the clock, so I'm basically naming them both based on the symbols. Here's the Inquisitor. He's going to open this. Do I speak to him? Nope. Here we go. Little cutscene. Everything is ready, Monseigneur. Good. Were there any problems? No, Monseigneur. Except there was this strange fella snooping around. Oh, there he is. Halt! Guys, calm down. I live here at the graveyard. since like 3 days ago. He calls us guys? Why, he's a cultist for certain, Monsignor. I know the bishop. Didn't only meet him 3 days ago. I know him. You know, the bishop is a good friend of mine. He appointed me as keeper for the local graveyard. Interesting. I can believe you're a friend of his, though it's not a terribly impressive feat. Just pay him a compliment and he's your friend. But appointing someone to the graveyard is certainly outside his area of responsibility. I'll have to visit him and remind him again of the limits of his authority. Would you join me at the witch burning ceremony? I need to go up this hill. I need to be on this hill. So, yes? So, how did you find yourself in such an interesting position? I have been advised not to be telling people about the real world, and someone called the Inquisitor certainly don't want to tell him that. You know, I've wanted to be a graveyard keeper ever since I was a kid. I strongly suggest you avoid bothering people with such silly stories. Here I am. Wait, Inquisitor. I protect the one true faith and humankind itself. We're having a tough time in the town. The ship of the dead is already overloaded, and there's a new one stuck in the shipyard. Your graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time. The dark cult is rising. I can feel it. Righteous anger rises with it in my soul. We've burned thousands of witches and heretics for 30 years. And it's only the beginning. Burn the witch! Burn! Burn the witch! Lights. Oh no. We're at... okay. Long live the Great Inquisitor! Hurrah! 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 So, you work with dead bodies a lot, huh? Yeah, I think it's part of my job as, you know, graveyard keeper. And you live right beside this hill, near the graveyard. That right? Yes. Interesting. You know, I need someone to be my friend here at the village. A friend of mine is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. I don't trust the villagers. They don't go to church and even refuse to lay in their graves after death. But you're new here. You might notice something unusual. I mean, I think I've just seen what happens to people who don't want to be his friend. So we can maybe pretend. We can pretend to be his friend. Yeah, it'll be a pleasure to not be burned at the side to be your friend. It'll be a pleasure to be your friend. A wise choice. Friendship is based on trust and goodwill. To earn my trust and to be a friend of the Inquisition, you will first have to show your goodwill. So I have a couple of minor tasks for you. What kind of tasks? Everything in due time. Today is a day of wrath, not a day of sweating the minor details. We can talk next Man Day, or any other Man Day. I like to come here. There is no other place where I can feel my holy wrath so deeply. Lovely. Yes. Okay. This is the portal that I've been told I need to try and activate to get home. Nobody expects to befriend an Inquisitor. It's their one weapon. That What about the burning stakes? Oh, it's our second one of our 2 weapons. Yeah, he is a bit freaky, isn't he, Laney? And yes, I have in my playthrough of The Witcher finally I've got to the point last night where I met someone from the Eternal Fire. So yes, I do just about get what Mark's talking about with the Eternal Fire in The Witcher, because I didn't watch Martin's Witcher streams because I didn't want spoilers. Right, so yeah, eventually we're going to need to learn how to do something with this portal, but we're going to have to do it when, you know, all these guards and people aren't here, probably. So that's Witch Hill. And there's a burnt house. Someone used to live here and their house has been burnt, and there's a grave with someone in it. Put them in my graveyard if I get an exhumation certificate. There's a lot of intricacy to this game, and there are quite a few things going on. And I think when I've played it before, I got overwhelmed by trying to do everything. I think it's one of those games where you kind of want to focus in on something rather than doing everything, especially as I have all the expansions. Alright, so that's Witch Hill. Witch Hill? That hill. We learned some technologies and can now build if we have the resources. Let's get some more mushrooms. There are loads of mushrooms here suddenly. Some berries. The garden. Property and forfeiture. For commercial use, contact the tavern owner, Horodric. Okay. So I'm not allowed to use the garden yet, but if I go and talk to Horodric, who is in the tavern. I'm surprised. It's been a few days. We haven't had any more bodies dropped off. I swear bodies were being dropped off more regularly when I played this before. I guess it's completely random. This is definitely some creepy cozy, right? If you want to do a cozy game but also be creepy. You missed the body being dealt with as well at the beginning. When the donkey brings another body, the communist donkey. There we go. Speaking of, being creepy is fun. Bye, donkey. Here's a body. There's Jerry, who is apparently our friend. He wants a bottle of wine. Right, we can autopsy the body. At the moment, all I can do is take the flesh out. So this body has 1 red skull and 2 white skulls, which affects the graveyard quality. Let's extract the flesh, because we can make food with the flesh from the bodies. Unfortunately, though, that flesh was giving him one of his white skulls, but that's fine. And we have an open grave there, because for anyone who missed it, a ghost came on our first night here and said that they didn't like the person who was buried in this grave, so we dug them up and threw them in the river. Right, there we go. There's a body in the grave. We've got a burial certificate. That's going to give us money at the tavern, which I think is open 24 hours. Not sure. We do want to build some fences and gravestones, which will help make the graveyard look nice. The graveyard was at -9, I think. Then we want to get to 5 to satisfy the bishop. They're down on the right, on the left there. He wants the graveyard quality to be 5, and then he'll let us go in the church, I believe is what he said he'll do. I have got that far before in this, so I think that's what he does. But then that just opens even more stuff to do. So I can make a sawhorse, which will let me saw the big logs that I chop down from trees. We do want to kind of make all of this. So we can make a sawhorse, and then we've got to choose where to put it. We've got to think about efficiency and such. I can rotate it. How do I rotate it? And now I can rotate it. What's the button to rotate it? Well, maybe I can't rotate it. Maybe I was wrong. Okay. just feels inefficient to have it this way and not rotate it to fit in that space. So we'll put it over here. Now I need to go and physically build it. I'm also looking forward to, I don't know when it's supposed to be being released, but the makers of Stardew Valley did promise a haunted chocolatier game, didn't they, for a creepy cozy game? Right, so I can now go on here, and because I have a log on the stockpile over here, that's just automatically used, and I can make wood billets or filch. We want to have a look at. Well, we can always chop down more trees. Chop down. I can't chop down that tree. I can chop down some trees. What trees can I chop down? Chop down this tree. I can chop down the skinny trees. And also dig up their stumps. I really like that doing things gets you the relevant experience. Doing physical things gets you the red experience. Doing naturey things gets you the green experience. So I'm going to make one wood billet, and you can queue this up, I think. Yeah. So you go in. I'm going to make 4 wood billets and 6 filch, and all I need to do now is just stand here and hold triangle, and it'll go through doing both of them. So I've made those, and I can put them in this box. And if they're in this box, because this is in this workyard area, anything at the workyard I do that needs those, it will just use them from the trunk rather than I don't have to pick them out and put them in my inventory. Similar thing goes with food in the kitchen, so I might as well put food stuff in here. The apple mushrooms, the flowers, and the berries in here. Oh, I've got an energy potion. I forgot I've got some energy potions. Alright, enjoy your run, Enceladus. And you see, I can make baked mushrooms because I have at least 5 mushrooms in the box. They don't have to be in my inventory. So that's just going to take some time to cook. So we can leave that there. What else can we make for the yard if we have? We don't really need another trunk right now. We do want a furnace. That needs us to get more stone. We need 14 stone. We have 2. Is that the stone that we have? This stone. Piece of stone. Yeah, that's that stone. So we'll just put that in here. A timber stockpile. We already have a timber stockpile, but if that ends up getting full, it's nice to know we can make another one. A chopping spot would be nice. We need 1 more billet. It's a bit annoying that 1 log gives us 4 billets, and that needs 5. So we could make another sawhorse, but we don't need that. I'm going to go and find some stone to mine, like here. Get a bunch of this. I think today is the day that the astronomer's in the pub. I do want to go and talk to the astronomer. And obviously, I think the bigger chunks of stone on the map give more stone, or maybe not. Maybe I was wrong about that. Looks like they kind of give similar, slightly randomized amounts. No, the smaller one, this kind of barely there one. No, that gave me 3. Okay, I'll shut up. Right, my stamina's a bit low. Got loads of stone. More than enough stone. We'll put it in there for now. And I'm going to go, because I've got a burial certificate which I can sell at the tavern. And I also need to ask Horadric, the barkeeper, about the right to use the garden next to my house. Yeah, this is quite a deep and in-depth game, even without the expansions. I don't think we've seen any expansion content yet. And it's not that expensive. in pounds, I think it's about 15, 16 pounds. When's the lighthouse keeper here? I'll have to ask Jerry again. Jerry will probably tell me again. Not the lighthouse keeper, the astrologer. It's good you know how to use a sword. Griswold told me about how you helped him. Here, have a beer. It's on the house. Okay, yep, fine, I forgot about that. So right at the beginning, Jerry wanted a beer. I had to come here and talk to this guy anyway. And he asked me to go and talk to the blacksmith, and the blacksmith wanted me to kill some slimes. And then should have come back here and then I'd have got a free beer instead of the one that I had to buy. But now I have a beer for myself, it's fine. Ask about the garden. Found an abandoned garden near the graveyard. Can you tell me anything about it? No, the garden. It was seized by the merchant to cover someone's debts. Can't find anybody who'll make any use of it. I can give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near the graveyard? I've unlocked a new technology. Empty garden bed. Okay, what are the details? You should find someone who will use it. You said that the garden belonged to the merchant. It's a bit tricky. He has the right to rent it, but everything north of the path to the town is village property. We have a democratic community here, and I'm head of it. I see. Good. But you still need to talk to the merchant. It's his property. Okay. It's not exactly proper to give you permission without his approval, but it'll be fine if you just promise him to settle the details with him later. Sure, I'll talk to him. Okay. Talk to the merchant on Horn Day. He comes to trade with the locals every Horn Day. He owns the barn just south of the tavern. And now you can have this burial certificate. Now there are things that go like, so I've got a mug of beer. And I think onion rings, yeah. So if I buy some onion rings, if I use the onion rings when I need energy, then beer will temporarily give me more energy because they go well with onion rings, essentially. And you have various things like a fish soup makes you better at fishing. I can't do any fishing yet. I'll buy one order of onion rings. We'll have those. Finish the offer. Head back. I'm going to talk to Jerry because he'll remind me when I can talk to the astrologer. And I might as well have the onion rings and the beer. That gives me some stamina back. That timer at the top is how much longer beer will be better for me having eaten onion rings. Right, Jerry's in here. Oh, I can't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess I'll just have to go to the pub every day. I know the astronomer's in the pub. I just can't remember what days he goes in there. Right. Those mushrooms should have baked by now. Here we go. 3 lots of baked mushrooms. And baked mushrooms give me 12 energy. Right, I have permission to use the garden, so let's open up the garden. I don't have any seeds at the moment, though. So I can't actually do anything with the garden, but that's there ready. I know where to get the seeds, but I think the merchant gives you some for free when you go and talk to him first. Right, what can I build over here? I want to build a furnace. Up here. And we can put some fuel in the furnace and then put some iron. Oh, the iron needs more fuel than I've got. Firewood gives better fuel. Much better fuel. I can make... So I need to make a chopping spot for that. Let's chop down some trees. Nope. There. That's a small tree I can chop. No, that's not a small tree. That's a small tree there. I was about to chop down the lamppost. That wouldn't be a good idea. So yeah, you can see how it might be something that if you're trying to do everything and think about everything, it's something that could get overwhelming, which is a problem I used to have with games where I just try and do everything. It's why I may have mentioned before Ni no Kuni and The Wrath of the White Witch, for example, and Persona 5, because I used to have this thing with games like that, with that Pokemon kind of element, where I would just want to do everything, capture everything, and then level them all up equally, that's time consuming. But more recently I've managed to get myself into a situation of not having to do absolutely everything all at once in a game and being a bit more able to just do little bits and come back to other things later. So now we can make a chopping spot, which... Oh, this one we can rotate. Oh, but only left and right, not up and down. Put that next to the sawhorse here. We don't need to build it, it's ready. And we can make some firewood. Make lots of firewood. Sorry, need to keep going. And we'll put half of that in the furnace. Oh, we can't quite do half. Let's put some in the furnace. Let's put some in the box. And we'll put some in the oven. Can we cook anything? Don't have enough mushrooms. And we can bake some meat from the absolutely not human flesh that I sliced up. So we can do that. Put some more fuel in there. And now we can use all of that to turn this iron into iron ingots. Go to bed, or do we let's just have an energy potion. Now, have a look at the technologies. What do I need to craft? Where are these crafted? Carpenter's workbench and a stone cutter. Do I have those? That's the carpenter's workbench, so we'll do that. And the stone cutter, I think, is that. So what do we need? We need 10 more red experience. But we can make a carpenter's workbench, which needs some filch. And making that should, as we construct it, get us some red experience. Put this away. Make the carpenter's workbench, which is quite big. Good job I left this space here, because it fits in there perfectly. cooked. There we go. That will get me 18 energy, but I can also use it when I have other ingredients. And the recipes. I guess I don't have the recipes for burgers. Don't I? Well, I got the recipes for burgers when I... Yeah. Oh, do you have to make it here? You have to prep it first here. It needs a bit more meat. We'll do some more meat. I can make burgers and sandwiches that are absolutely not human meat at all. I can probably sell those to the tavern. They won't buy the raw meat because it doesn't have an official stamp on it. But they might buy a sandwich with the meat in it. So over here I can make... I need wooden planks. I can make the wooden planks here. No, I can't. What does that need? Yeah, wooden plank. Oh, I can make a wooden plank here. Yes. So I can make a wooden plank. And that will let me make wood repair kits. What we'll make... There we go. Wooden stuff. Wooden crosses, wooden markers, and wooden grave fences. But we should go and have a look at how many things we need. We can start off with the wooden ones. Because stone ones will be a little bit more expensive to make in terms of energy and things. Bishop will be here, but we can't really do anything with him until we've improved the graveyard by another 14 points. So we want to replace that wooden marker with an actual wooden cross. That's one. These need repairing. We can build some repair kits. We need 1, 2, 3 wooden crosses and 4 wooden fences is what we need to make. And that will probably actually very nicely bring us up to the graveyard value we want. However, I don't think we'll do it in time before he leaves. So let's very quickly then go and see who's in the pub. The astrologer might be there. Just can't remember what days he's in the pub. I could look it up. But, you know, looking it up means I stop playing the game and look at my phone, whereas going and checking means I carry on playing the game. Might be less efficient, but it's only a short walk down here. And we can talk to some other people, like we can talk to Wagner. Wagner. I'm not in a good mood. Get away. We can't actually get a decent conversation out of people unless they have... bad luck. Not today. You know, unless they have a speech bubble above their head. That's when we can get a good conversation out of people. Can I get water out of here? I can. Okay. Bucket of water. That's used to make turn flour into dough to bake into bread. Yeah, there's quite a bit to this. You can just have a graveyard, but that's dependent on the donkey bringing you bodies. You can investigate the mystery and try and get yourself home. Or you can make set yourself up as a food seller, essentially. And with one of the expansions, I'm trying to remember which one it was, you can... I think they're sold as a pack now. I don't think they're really done individually. You can build a tavern. With the Breaking Dead expansion, you can eventually automate things and have zombies going and chopping down trees and building for you. That's right, Ma, I need a speech bubble to have a decent conversation. What am I doing? this? We wanted... Oh, I can't remember now. We wanted 3 of that, which we need more filch for. Welcome back, Insiders. How was your run? No, we don't want the wood marker. We want this one. We want the wooden cross. So we want to make more planks. Got enough energy? Not quite. But I do have baked mushrooms. Screw going to bed. We're just going to keep working. Right, now, with that, I want 3 of those. Run was good, it's just getting quite muddy. Yeah, it's been raining a lot, hasn't it? But I think Amber needs to go to bed. I'm out of food, aren't I? Unless I want to eat the suspicious meat. Which I don't. Because I know where it came from. I know that I chopped it off of a body. Right, it's now what I will call Woman Day because it's the woman symbol that represents the day. And I do know that there will be a singer, Miss Charm, in the pub. So maybe the astrologer is in the pub today because he likes listening to her sing. That might be a thing. And right, so we want more wooden grey fences. We want 4 of those. So I do want to make some more wood planks. And I probably want some wooden repair kits, but I need nails. I don't have any nails. How do I make nails? It'll be in smithing. Oh, I just need this. Great nails crafted at a cooking table. There we go, so I can make nails. Let's make... I wanted 4 of these. And that needs some more planks. And 1 recipe of that will give me a hole for... But if I make a plank, I won't have all the filch that I need for that, so let's make more filch. Then we can make a plank. I've got some iron, I think that's all I need to make some nails at the cooking table, right? Wait, was it cooking table for making nails? Crafted at cooking table. Where? And change the ingredients in some of the things as well, which makes them different quality. I don't think that's right. I don't think I can do the nails at the cooking table. But I can do them at a wooden anvil. Can I make a wooden anvil? I'm not sure if I can make a wooden anvil. That'll give me the blueprint for a normal anvil. So might as well get that. See how that works. Let's put it by the forge, because that just makes sense. So now I can make nails, I need to wait for this iron to cook. So we'll go and meet Miss Charm, the singer. Gather some mushrooms on the way. we were told we need to speak to Ms. Charm about Snake, who is the man who keeps randomly going into the blocked off part of our cellar. And I do have anonymous followers on the channel. If you choose to follow and lurk, you won't get called out. Nothing will pop up on the screen to say that you followed. However, if I get 2 more followers, let's say I'm going to give it 5 weeks because I'm thinking about when I get paid and when I can order the materials. If I reach 50 followers, then sometime around Halloween I'm going to give a zombie makeup tutorial. I do professional FX makeup for live performances, and so I'll show you how to do that and potentially level up your Halloween costume. I'm not sure what the tune is of this song she sings, so I'm not going to try and sing it. She was doing some singing. Hello, Miss Charm. The astrologer's not here. What do you want? I'm a graveyard keeper, and I want to ask you some questions. I see. You know how many times a day I hear that same mumbling? I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. Don't know why I gave her that accent, but ciao. Hail, friend. I have a moment. What did Miss Charm tell you? Literally to go away. Always so classy. She would never talk to just anyone. I'm not just anyone, I'm the local graveyard keeper. Soon to be prior of the local church. I'm really proud of all this random stuff that's been thrust upon me in this crazy dream. Huh, how primitive. I'm a well-known poet, in certain small circles. My name is Wagner. One day I'll read my poem to her and then we'll... Oh, but first I need to write it, and I'm catastrophically out of paper and ink. Maybe you can get me some. I've unlocked a new technology and got perk journalist. See, I can be a journalist. I'm a graveyard keeper, but I can just be a journalist if I want. It's not that deep a mechanic for being a journalist. You can't actually go and make a thing, but it's a nice thing that you notice the little things about people, put these things together, and you have a story. Sometimes you can get story from dialogues. So I need to find some ink and some paper. Where do I find paper? You may have some of it in your church, which I can't get into until I improve the graveyard. Or you can make it. It's not used to manual labour, but a skillful man such as you surely do it easily. Also, you could get some from the old astrologer. He used to go to the lighthouse every moon day. It's the lighthouse he goes to on moon day. Right. There was my supplier before we had this ridiculous fight. The old astrologer? He's old and mad, whereas I've been studying for almost 3 years at the town university. Hello, Georgia. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Can you believe he turned out to be an idiot? He told me that the Earth is round. What nonsense! Yeah. The world's not round. We're playing along because we don't want them to know that we're from another world, because then we might end up burned at the stake. The world's flat. The world's absolutely. The world is completely, utterly, absolutely flat. Yes. This astrologer must be the smartest man around. Maybe he'll be able to help me get back home. Where's the lighthouse? It's on a cliff to the east of the village. It hasn't been seen active use for a while. Bless the dead horse for staying open. One day I'll write a poem about this place. Maybe even a couple of lines about you. All right. So it's a good few days until we can go and meet the astrologer. But we will. Georgia, I've played this game before. It was at a time when I would try and do everything in the game, and there's a lot to this game, and I was trying to do everything all at once, so I overwhelmed myself a bit. Staggering a bit. I've just been to the pub. I didn't drink though, did I? But I do enjoy it. It's a game that I very much enjoy. This isn't going to be a regular series because it's a lot of detail. I'm already currently doing my two series on Mondays and Wednesdays. But because we normally do a dual stream on Sundays, a spooky dual stream, but Marn is not able to stream at the moment being away, I thought I would do this and then either maybe for 1 or 2 streams and then maybe play it more in my spare time and come back and show what I've ended up doing as an update. Right, I want nails. I'll just make 1 set of nails. Have you played it before yourself, Georgia? And then I want to go to the anvil. No, I want to go here. Make a wood repair kit. I think the next in-game day is when I can go and speak to the merchant. And I want to make these, don't I? Or did I already make those? You'll just recently be paying Potion Permanent. It's getting into Stardew style. Yeah, this is a very creepy, spooky Stardew-esque Stardew Harvest Moon, which I am unfortunately old enough to remember playing. I need some energy. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Nice easy way to get energy. Harvest Moon. Played the N64 Harvest Moon. I think was my first one. Then there were the DS ones that came after that, and there was a SNES one before that, which I may have played by completely legal means and not emulation, after having played the N64 Harvest Moon. And Rune Factory. Rune Factory I played on the DS as well, which was a nice fantasy mix of with monster fighting, like if the cave section of Stardew Valley was more detailed and bigger. That's Rune Factory essentially. I get a lot done having been alive for 8 years. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. I guess that's payback for me accidentally calling you grandma a while back. So we can put some gravestones on. We're going to make we need to get the graveyard quality to 5. I mean, we've got until the next Sunday to do it, and so this goes clockwise around, but it's the symbols that move rather than the things. So the next Sunday is 1, 2, 3, 4 in-game days away. Put a fence on here, and we repair the wooden marker. Gravestone. Oh, that's just a wooden marker. Okay, I want another wooden cross then, because we want to get rid of the wooden markers. We remove those because the actual wooden cross is better. Was I joking that I was 80? I think when I joke about my age, I say that I'm hundreds of years old, don't I? Doesn't sound like me to... Oh, I need more repair kits. Okay. Well, let's finish this grave. And the graveyard quality is now in the positive. It's 1. Oh, right, because this guy... This is the thing. I might have been a bit wasteful here. But I can always uninter this body later. Hello, Rosa, welcome in. Lovely model, Rosa. Rosa. Thanks for kicking my ass on Friday 48 times. So, even though this has got 3 laurels worth of quality, it doesn't count because it needs the white skulls in there as well. So it's only actually providing 1 laurel worth of quality, because the red skull is nothing and just needs to be surpassed to get to the white skulls, and there isn't a white skull there. But later on I could always put a better body in here, which doesn't sound wrong at all. I still need to repair some of these wooden things as well. Stone things, sorry. Right, what do I have left? I've got the wooden marker, so maybe I take the wooden cross off of you, put the wooden marker back on, and there we go. Nothing's being wasted. And then this one that has a wooden marker. No! I need to go and see the merchant. Oh, he's going to have gone. Just wasted the day. Sorry, I just realised it started. You saw the ambient light going down. The merchant's going to give me some seeds to plant in the farm. I think he's going to have gone home by now. Boo. It's fine. I've got plenty else to do. Got plenty of other stuff to do. Farm will just let me grow food, essentially. I think it also gives me some compost and things like maggots, which might help with the bodies in some way. The merchant, if he's here, will be... He's gone. He's gone. He would have been here. Fine. Gotta wait a week. That's not a problem. There's plenty to do. Plenty to do. Actually have, bear with me for a sec, for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to go to bed. Like, you get passive experience, but the forward's just working for you. I'm going to bed. And for those of you who haven't seen it, slight fake gore warning. If I do hit that 50 followers, this is what it'll look like. This is the sort of thing that I'll be showing you how to do. If I can hit those 50 followers by sort of beginning or mid-October. Terrifying. Right, what am I doing? If I get another mushroom, I can put these mushrooms away. Put these mushrooms away. Put those away, berries. The iron ore can go in the... All of these parts can go in the storage. And we will cook some baked mushrooms. We'll let those cook. Dan definitely picked the time to return. Hi Dan, welcome in. Welcome back, rather. The nails, I think we can leave here. The iron ingots we can leave here. The iron ore we can leave here. Some firewood. We need a little bit more firewood, so we'll go to the shopping station. Oh, I can make it. I can turn that into firewood. Right, no, I need... I'm going to chop down a tree. Let's get a log. And then we can... What do we need that to be? We need that to be stumps, right? Billets. To make firewood. Yeah, we need that to be a billet. Oh, is the weather a bit nicer where you are, Dan? Because to be out playing football in the park, or are they not? Are they not really fussed about the rain? There's some firewood. Bunch of fuel in there. Craft some more iron ore. What was I doing? I'm just trying to improve that graveyard. Right, so we can get the stone working. Get the stone working tech. Everything that we're doing is giving us red, green, and blue. Well, not blue yet. Experience points, which is used to unlock techs. We can get a decay, which will let us build a compost heap, which goes in the garden. Might as well get it because we've got the points. And now we can make a stone cutter. Which I suppose can go here. With the stone cutter, we can take pieces of stone and take. Okay, this is so we can make stone from stone gravestones. Yeah, the music is really like, considering this is quite a very spooky setting, but it's also quite comical. It's like it's a bit of a capitalist satire, right? And there's a few elements of that to the game. What we put away in here? Let's put the water in here. That's where it's going to be needed. We can eat some mushrooms. Get some energy back. I've got a few stone gravestones. Oh, I can make stone repair kit. What do I need for that? Stone, iron parts, and clay. I don't think I can do that yet. So I might just have to take off the broken stone things from the graveyard rather than replacing them. But yeah, this is a very nice chill morning game, right? Compared to what we usually play on the Sunday morning, like Phasmo and Dark Pictures. I think what I'm going to need to do is remove these for now, because it might be a little while until I can make new ones. I've got a gravestone. And this guy's got loads left. So we'll remove that broken stone fence. I don't have a fixed stone fence, but because it was broken, it was giving us minus, I think. That's a fixed stone fence. We can remove that broken wooden cross, and we'll put a stone gravestone on. I don't have enough energy. No! My energy. I guess I'll go to bed. Fine. When I played this before, I don't know if it's patched or if it's been patched to be less, but maybe it was overwhelming players, or maybe it's just completely random, but I swear I remember the donkey bringing more bodies than it has been more frequently. Phasmo is on offer again. That is probably because Phasmo is 5 years old, and they're starting their 5-year anniversary celebration tomorrow, which will have some in-game stuff and some Twitch stream stuff. There'll be drops if you watch Phasmo Twitch streams from tomorrow until the following Monday. A badge and a logo, but still. They're quite cool. Quite cool looking ones. Right, so I've got energy back. We've almost got the graveyard back up to the level they want it to be. Is it raining? It's raining. Oh, it's so close. Look at that. Let's take. Yeah, you can have loads of gravestone. You've got plenty of white skulls on you. There we go. Graveyard quality is now 6. And we'll just make it nice. Make everything be not broken, essentially. Can't, because we don't have the required things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in this chest. We can repair them later. We are going to... I mean, this is going to be... Like, this is how big the grave plots are, right? There's a lot of space for a lot of graves. Make a flower bed as well. That would be nice. What can we do with that? What do we need that? Peat and stone. Okay. So peat is going to eventually come from the gardening stuff, I believe. I didn't manage to do a lot of that before. Let's take you off. And we need 2 fences. Let's put us back down to 5. So we need 2 fences. They can be wood or stone. Let's go and have a look. How easily I can make some stone fences, because they're just better quality, right? But I also... No, I can't make stone fences yet. So they're going to be wood fences. That settles it. I need wooden planks. Make 1, so we need some more filch. Means I need some more logs. Today is the World Championships for Rocket League Esports. Really? I never managed to get into Rocket League, unfortunately. That happens when you're rubbish at a game. Especially when I'm not good at a game and then I play it with people who are good at it, because they're good at it, so they're excited about it, which is lovely, and they want you to get into it. But because you're not very good at it, partly because of being new, you then kind of, it's a bit of a struggle for you to get into it if they're not willing to, maybe slightly nerf themselves. Georgia doesn't give a shit about normal sports, but loves watching teenagers and young adults playing a soccer car video game. I mean, it's fair. We all like different things. Watching video games, like I don't watch much of anything other than people playing video games and X-Files at the moment. That's not people playing X-Files, but X-Files, the X-Files. Where? Can I just make a bunch of wooden fences? They're not finished them. Oh, I just made a bunch of... Did I make the planks and not... I made the planks and not the fences. Okay. And there goes my energy. Not quite enough. I still have some baked mushrooms. Let's eat those. There's a body. You do kind of have to get to the bodies because they deteriorate. Let's bring you in. I don't think I care about extracting your meat so far at the moment. I will leave you with your meat intact because that's going to give me a potential for more niceness. If I take the meat out, then one of the white skulls will go. That's the problem with that. We want the white skulls. I'll put you there for a minute. let's have you. This person could have a friend. There we go. Go over there. This does mean I need to make another gravestone and fence. Uh-oh. My energy again. I suppose we finish it in the morning. Do some more cooking, get some more food. Let's get some more... No, I don't have the energy to pick some more mushrooms. Put those in because it doesn't actually use it. No, we can't. Oh no. I need to make some more food. I need to do a lot of... Oh, I've got loads of experience to spend as well, I just saw. Right. So pick some mushrooms. I like that the stuff, like when the iron and the food and stuff cooks, it just flows towards you. I'm so refreshed that no one ever after waking up. Yeah, it's not realistic in terms of sleep mechanics. Everything else, you know, the talking skull and the donkey that delivers, the talking communist donkey that delivers your dead bodies for your grave, that's all perfectly reasonable and normal and real. There we go. Finish that grave. So I need to make another gravestone. What can you take? We'll just give you wood. No, wait, you need 3 points to get past the red skull and be at your full capacity, so I think we do want... Yeah, we want a stone gravestone rather than a wooden gravestone, which surely is a grave wood. Do you want to use that terminology? Grave wood. Hello, Bandit. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend. A fantastic Sunday so far. Make one fence. I need more stone to make a gravestone. Do you need to make sure I remember to spend all this experience as well? Right, it's Moon Day. We need to go. Remember to go to the lighthouse. In fact, I'll do that now before the day runs out, because the lighthouse is all the way on the other side of the village. Still might not get there in time, but let's see. Oh. Donkey. It's going to be a body. But it's nice because it does tell you, if I hadn't walked past him and seen him, you'll see in a minute when he gets there, it's still, wherever you are on the map, it tells you when a body's been delivered. So they don't just end up sitting there and decomposing. There's a lot of people to talk to and meet in the village as well, but I will not do that right now. As I said, it gives you loads of... It doesn't quite have the same friendship style thing as, for example, Stardew Valley. Right, there's the broken bridge. The lighthouse is down here. There we go. Wherever I am in the world, I get the bell and the indicator that the body has been delivered. Where's the fruit? Here's the astronomer. There we go. Hi. Astrologer, sorry. Are you the astrologer? I used to be. Now I'm more of a lost soul in this dead-end world. I'm the new graveyard keeper, and seems I need your help. Everyone needs something, except me. Knowledge brings only sadness, young man. You seem pretty happy. Your trivial needs are meaningless to me. So there's no way you can help me? Let me see. You're looking after the graveyard? Yes. Quiet. Bring me a skull. It's pretty illegal, but who cares about that stupid Inquisitor's law? He wants a skull, and not Jerry. Ah, the game has the same thought as I did, the talking one. Jerry, he's kind of my friend. I don't think it would be appropriate. No, I just need a simple skull from any old dead body. Alright. And then that will give him 10 friendship points for me, and then I'll be able to do that conversation option. So, I guess that's a good time to unlock that. I need one more green experience point, which I can get from, like, picking flowers and mushrooms and stuff, so we're good. Holy mackerel, boy! You look like someone who desires to be part of the magic world of fishing. I don't know much about fishing. Lucky you! I know a whole lot about fishing. So relaxing, and can be profitable. Plus, fish are really tasty. Sounds great. I'm in. That's it. This character is such a yes man. It's brilliant. Smart choice, my boy. I'll provide you with everything you need and teach you how to cook fish. Go on then. All I need is a rod. Do you have one you can give me? That I do, my boy. I have an old one. Well, I'm not just handing it over as a gift. I'll ask you to bring me some moths. They're good as bait. You can only catch them at night, and I can't hardly make out anything when it's dark. Okay. So if I get 6 moths, it'll give me a rod. Cool. Let me just quickly harvest that, and I've now got enough experience to be able to extract skulls, bones, and skin from the bodies. And there is a body at the morgue right now, which is just sitting on the road, decomposing. So we'll head back. We'll head straight back as quick as we can. Lucky me. Lucky me, I can extract skulls from dead bodies. Yep. It's what I always wanted. It's everything I ever dreamed of since I was a boy. That's what you get for letting your kids read the actual original Grimm fairy tales. Yeah. So there's another body to bury, which means there's more grave stuff I need to build. Gravestones and fences. And in fact, 89% has decayed quite a bit already. The bishop will be coming in the morning. See, because he's decayed a bit, it's lost or started to lose one of its skulls. You can see by the little green marker. Not sure if that's fully lost or just started to go, but the longer you leave it before autopsying and burying them, well, just straight up before burying them, in fact, the worse condition they end up being. So, extracting the skull has given it an extra red bit. Now, I'm just going to extract everything from it. Why not? Let's get a bone. Let's see what the effect of extracting the bone is. Nothing. What happens if you take its skin off? That's what happens if you take its skin off. It's all red. It's all gone red. Oh, is it because I messed it up? I made a mistake. I made a mistake in trying to take off the body's skin. So we probably won't bury this body. We probably leave it because it's not going to give us any positive quality to our graveyard if we bury that body. Now, I can't do this yet. When can I build the crematorium? What knowledge do I need? We can build a crematorium. At some point I can build a crematorium, but it's not now. So what we do with bodies we don't want to bury, if we can't build the crematorium, is we take the body. No, come on. We take the body, and we come over this way. We come past the graveyard. No, we don't want to bury this one. It's a nasty body, and we just yeah. This game makes mine so disturbed. At one point it's nice and cozy, and then stuff like that happens. Yeah. Here comes the bishop. Hello, bishop. Good afternoon, Piggy. Welcome in. Piggy is not the bishop. So if we talk to the bishop now, because our graveyard is above 5 quality, what he's going to do is he's going to let us go in the church, and then we're going to have to improve the church as well. I fixed up the graveyard. I was definitely right about you. I hereby pronounce you official keeper of this holy place and prior of this church. Let's arrange your first sermon. It would be a great honor for all present. Just stand at the pulpit and speak the words. What words? The words. Actually, you can just say whatever you want. You know, this place isn't so bad. Put up some extra decorations, some nice candles, music, incense, get all oiled up for a nice well, long story short, all this stuff will help you to get more faith, and faith is power. You've unlocked a new technology and got prayer for faith. A number of very touching words. Your flock will produce more faith. Perk, preacher, bishop told you that now you can arrange a church service. So there you go. We've got some faith. I can select a sermon, which is the prayer for faith. Casual prayer. 10 crosses needed to guarantee a successful ceremony. I think the crosses are the church quality. A couple words without any real inspiration, but it still works somehow. So what we do, we do that. May the force be with you? Not too bad, but my sermons are much better. You should really prepare for your next ceremony. I think the last prior kept some books with some wonderful words in the church library. You'll probably find some weird stuff in there too. One of the keepers was engaged in scientific research. You can throw all that stuff out. I've unlocked new technology, and I can get a study table. I can gather old books, and I have the perk Curious Mind. You go deeper. Find out the essence of things. Studying an item has a chance of giving you a story. Now let's spread word about your next ceremony. Maybe next week someone will actually show up. And by the way, as prior, it's now your duty to perform a weekly sermon ceremony on Sunday. I can sell you some useful accessories for it. Yeah, bet you can sell me stuff. Also, I have a small task for you. Just talk to me when you're ready. I have to get out of here. The air is so dry. My skin can't take it for long. Alright, off you go. Bye. Yeah, so the church has a quality of 5. You can see everything gives it quality. More pews. More pews would work, but I can't build those yet. I think that's all in this one. Yeah. It's all unlocked now up here. All this extra stuff. Have a look around. This is nothing. That's the donation box. And down here, there's that man again. So this connects round to my basement of my house. I need to clear this out. I need to basically build a support strut to sort out this collapsed section. Let's get rid of these old bookcases. Oh, what for job? Okay, my inventory is full. Oh yeah, it's full of like human body parts. Let's put some things in this box. Oh, there's already some stuff in there. What's this? Chaos solution, acceleration powder, and a speed potion recipe. We want that. Oh, I found a story. Okay, what else? There's some things that I can put in some other boxes. Let's grab these before I've got some notes. What do they do? Can be decomposed on the study table. They can also do some other things. And what else did I get there? I've got some old books. Let's get rid of these old bookcases. I think this passage leads back to the mall. Yes, it does. There it is. So all of your basement stuff is interconnected. You just have to clear it out. Time and energy, and I'm a bit low on energy. But I do have loads of red experience to spend, so let's have a look at some of that. We can do some more gardening stuff. Haven't done any gardening yet. I can get some tools. I can build better tools. What are my tools now then? Rusty. That's what they are. Whereas with this, I could make non-rusty ones. So let's spend some experience on that. And I'm going to need knowledge to progress along this faith stuff. I can do some book writing. Blueprint, I can make a church workbench. Let's do that. And let's have a look at this table. Study table. We can put something on here and study it. I can study some notes. This will give me +4. Decomposing it will give me +4 of whatever that blue stuff is. But that blue stuff is used to create things and study things, I believe. Let's do that. I'll come back to the studying. Is the church workbench down here? Yeah, I need a lot of stuff to make the church workbench though. Let's go out and talk to the bishop again before he leaves. Oh. Oh. He said come and talk to me when you're ready, and it's still Sunday, you should still be here. It's gone. Fine. I have some mail apparently from head of Royal Treasury Department. We are happy to congratulate you on reopening of the church and the graveyard. Also, we are pleased to inform you that by using these lands you have become a subject of royal law. All on-ground structures remain property of the Holy Church. However, all service land and buildings that sit no deeper than 1 royal leap, 4 royal spit, as dictated by the ancient contract, belong to the royal family and the town. Through this mailbox, you may now access a vast array of services provided by the Royal Treasury Department. Your taxes may also be paid by mail. Taxes? Ah, fuck. Have a nice day, and remember, King Joe VII loves you. So I can buy an exclamation permission. Don't have the money. I can also buy citizenship. Right. So if I buy citizenship, that gives me +30. And then I can get a royal stamp. And a building permission. I can get the royal stamp, which I stamp on the meat that I extract from bodies. Alright, I'm a citizen now. And I need 50 silver. Back off. I can become a rightful citizen. For 3 silver. Okay. And then an aristocrat needs 65. And will probably be quite expensive. Okay. What do I need to do? I need to build some stuff for these. I need some energy. Right, let's sort out my inventory. I can put this wooden grave fence there. It's not constructed yet, but it's there. Let's put the wood repair kit in here, because it's the most likely place I'm going to need it, I think. Then let's bake some mushrooms. Make one set of mushrooms. Let's put... Not got any food, no. Let's put the flowers in here for now. Oh wait, no. No, I want these to go in the church because I can make flower beds later at the church. That's where I want those to go. What's this? That's the burial certificate. I need to sell that. And this is a recipe that I can learn. I can now create a speed potion. Increases your speed. Where do I create that? Here? No. Where do I create the speed potion? Come here and go to recipes. No. No. No, we can't. Well, I can create a speed potion somewhere. Good to know. Get that last iron ingot there. And we can put all these resources, just pop them in the box. Rune books, that's going to need to go in the church basement. These will need to go in the church. This material can go here. Inventory arrangement. Rolling. Fantastic stuff, right. And we're going to put flowers in here. Because later on, I'll be able to make a flower bed. I just need to get the compost. I'm doing gardening. There's not a box in here. There's not a box in here. I can build one. 4 filch, 4 nails and 2 simple iron parts. Okay. Keep that in mind. This is basically my research library down here, so what we'll do is we'll put the ruined books in there. And that's it. And then we'll get back body parts. Actually, we can study some of these. We want to leave those in there. We want to keep hold of the skull. Oh, but for a whole week, though. We're not going to see the astronomer for a week. Where would I find moths? It said find moths at night. So I just need to remind myself again what I need to build this. Filch, 4 filch, 4 nails, 2 simple iron parts. We can go to bed. Just get some easy energy back that way. Taxes. I have to pay taxes. He didn't give me an option for paying taxes, so maybe that's just a bit of flip. Hello. Excuse me. Who the fuck are you? Holy smokes, who are you? A thief? Sorry for the intrusion. And no, I'm not a thief. Are you sure you're not a thief? Have you ever been in prison? Yes, we escaped from prison 3 days ago. Wow, a real repeat offender. Cool. Dear Keeper, I couldn't possibly be a thief. I'm a Marquis. Well, I've heard of contract killers nicknamed Baron, Viscount, and Countess. Listen to me, please. I, the Marquis Teodoro Jr., along with my friends, were sentenced by the Inquisition to the fire. But we are not heretics. This is just someone's vile slander. So we escaped from prison. Alas, not everyone managed to get out of town. Those who survived set a camp nearby. I'm forced to come to you, Keeper. We desperately need your help. I know that look. Yes, we're ready to pay you. Money makes the world go round. Show me your camp and let's talk details. I think this is part of one of the expansions. Our servants secretly delivered us some items and food for the first days. But we need much more to survive and we have nowhere to go. Then why don't you hunt, gather mushrooms and berries, grow vegetables, like I'm doing? You're right, but understand our situation, please. We all belong to the aristocracy. We have neither experience nor skills for living in such conditions. Hostile takeover, a lesson for you. We know philosophy, etiquette, rhetoric. Can that help us with food and drink? On the other hand, please rest assured, we have more than enough to pay you for your services. Food and drink? That doesn't sound complicated. Okay. Get the money ready. Great. There's just one more thing you should know. The Inquisition is looking for us. Which means if you tell anyone about us, we'll all die by torture. Sure, it's top secret. And the more thing, one of my friends desired to meet you very much. Master Alaric, the former Inquisitor who helped us escape. Graveyard Keeper, what an honor to meet you. It's a pleasure for me too, but speak louder, his hearing is quite poor. But I haven't done anything yet to... Much louder, he's almost deaf. To deserve such a respect. You do and you will do. Teodoro, could you let us talk privately? Of course, Master Alaric. Your grim secrets, thank God, are not my business. And now, what do you know of the role you've been chosen to play? Sorry? What did ancient God tell you when he brought you here? What? He's looking straight through me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I have no idea what you're talking about. I bury corpses, conduct sermons, trade human flesh. That's all. Don't lie to me, Keeper. I know more than you can possibly imagine. Then what's the point of interrogating me, Master Alaric? I see. Forget my questions. Please just leave me in peace. No problem. Have a good day, Master Alaric. This guy sure could use a hearing aid. Don't pay him any heed. Alaric is just a selfish and cruel old man, like the other Inquisitors. But you said he rescued you, Marquis. Isn't that a reason to be grateful? Perhaps, but there are many more reasons not to be grateful. So we now have a refugee camp, and we can try and make the refugees happier. But again, there's no timer on it or anything, so you can just kind of chill, and so that's a whole extra bit of game to do. And this is what I said about it sort of being that kind of thing where when I played this before, I tried to do all of it at once, and that's very, very overwhelming. And it's probably better to just focus on little bits So for now we're focusing on the graveyard and the church and such. So you need a gravestone. I think I still need to gather more stone for that, right? We need 2 gravestones actually. And then 4 filch, 4 nails and 2 simple iron parts as well. To make a box, a storage box for the church. Got 2 simple iron parts. I've got the filch. I just need the nails. Which I can make here. Oh, that's complex iron parts. Damn it! I make simple iron parts. I can make simple iron parts. There we go. Can't substitute simple iron parts with complex iron parts. It just doesn't work. Too complicated. Stone. Gravestones. Oh, that's only one. Let's make the other one. Why not pick a mushroom on the way past? It's 12:37. So around 20 minutes left of the stream. Have I got enough energy? Do I have enough energy to do this and then build a storage box? I like as well when you go into your character inventory, it shows the boxes that are in the area as well. So it just all counts as being in your inventory. And it also means that you can simply transfer stuff between your inventory and the box. So if I needed to repair something wooden, I don't need to go all the way up to the box over there. I can just go in my inventory. Look at that graveyard quality, it's now 11. So we'll make a chest. Where can you go? Over here. Put some churchy stuff in the chest. Not sure what I do with the story. Oh, I've got mushrooms. Oh, I've got those mushrooms. Baked mushrooms. So we'll eat some of those actually. And then chop down this tree. Just put stuff back in the box. Study table. Right, I'll put the story. I'm not sure what I can do with the story, so I'll put it in here for now. Can I cook? Ah. Right, I will go. Actually, I need to go and speak to the merchant in town on the next day. So... let's have a look at technologies. What have I got? I've got 34 physical experience. I need a bit more. Let's go and pick some flowers and mushrooms. That'll get us some natural experience, some nature experience. So now I can extract blood and fat from bodies as well. Later on, look, intestines. I can be a gentle butcher. I need to get some blue experience for that. Right, let's sleep. Yes. Mushrooms in there. Georgia says, honestly, the music and Seth planning stuff to himself is just like so peaceful, and then I say, now I can extract blood and fat. Yeah. It's, you know, serial killer ASMR. Alright, we are going to go, it's a bit early, we're going to go to the... Pick a flower. Pick some flowers. Oh, I can extract blood and fat. Let's pick some flowers. We'll make some flower beds later on for the graveyard. So imagine Dexter actually being an influencer and publicly talking about his murders on Twitch. There's the merchant. Let's go and talk to him now, actually. Greeting, villager. Do you have any spare silver? Oh, I can offer you amazing things, tasty and rare. I humbly apologise, but I'm not buying any of your stuff unless it's something invaluable. I doubt you can find something like that here. Actually, I'm new here. Everybody thinks I'm the keeper at the local graveyard. But I'm from another world and I need to go back. Don't tell him that. Oh, I understand you all too well. This world is not mine either. Oh, thank God. Mine is a world of grandeur. The palaces of the town. I'm not so lucky to be highborn. So I have to earn my coins here, in this onion potato hell. Scare him to cure his hiccups. Boo! Are you mad? What are you doing? I was trying to help you with your hiccups. That was a fool thing to do. I just need a little time. That shark fin steak I ate this morning was so delicious. But I have to admit that the golden fried butterfly wings stole the show. Seems like you're okay now after my little surprise attack. Yeah, it seems so. So, there's a garden by my house. Broderick gave me permission to use it. I need to discuss the terms of use with you. No worries, man. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Talk to you later. And thank you for the bits. Oh, I'd totally forgotten about that dead weight. It cost me so little. But of course, that was so many years ago, and due to inflation and the good soil, well, now it's quite a valuable commodity. Let me see, how about 10 copper? What? That's too much. Oh, is that gold? That's not copper, that's gold. Oh, that's too much. Okay, what about 5? Nope. I'm short on money. Maybe we can discuss some kind of barter? Well, I see, you're a poor man who wants to earn a little money by growing crops. We can discuss the terms of your rent, but first let's see how good a farmer you are. Let's make a deal. You deliver a batch of carrots, cabbages and beets, and then I'll see you as a serious business partner, and we'll make a long-term deal that's profitable for both parties. What do you say? Alright. As soon as I have my first harvest, I'll bring it to you. He doesn't give me one more thing. If you have time, I'd like to ask you for a small favour. How can I help? My friend, I like delicious food, but lately I've been having stomach problems. After a good dinner, I get the hiccups, driving me mad. A friend of mine from the wine club told me that hiccup grass can help me. I believe there's plenty of it in the swamp. I'll be very grateful if you could bring me some. Sure, I'll look around for some, I guess. I need 1 hiccup grass for him. Trade. You can give me a rope. Gold jewellery, it looked like a rope. Tier 2. I can buy seeds from him. He wants me to 12 carrots, 12 cabbage, and 12 beets. I thought he was going to give me free seeds. I was wrong. I'm going to come in here. Trade. That. I don't remember how much I needed for the stamp. But I've now got 3 silver. I think that's enough for the royal stamp. So we're going to head back to the church and check the mailbox for that. Fix this corpse hatch so I can just throw the bodies down there. I think they decay slower. Oh, hold on. So what? You a cleric now? Yeah, it seems so. Don't remember anything after my death. Maybe there's nothing there. Or maybe I just forgot everything. Amnesia can be a useful skill, you know what I mean, my friend. Alright. Yeah, so if I repair both ends of the corpse hatch, I can just throw corpses down here. I think they don't decay as fast in there. There might be something I can build to help that, I'm not sure. Citizen royal stamp. 50 silver. Fine. Exhumation permission. Do I want to exhume any of these bodies? Probably not. I think we're alright at the moment. So let's have a look at maybe improving the church a bit. To do some tech, get some tech to do that. The candles, church bench. I need some blue. I need some knowledge experience, which we get from studying things down here. That's already a study table here, isn't it? Study blood. Let's study some blood. That needs a faith and a science. That's what that is. Okay. Right, so I need to go and grab my faith, which I put in the church box upstairs. So I want to bring the faith downstairs. This box here then, and let's do a study. Let's study some blood. That'll get me some blue experience. I have completed a study of blood. It's red and sticky. And that's given me a story, and it gave me the blood back. So we can just keep studying things. Study this skull, seeing as it's to hand. taking a bit longer. Completed a study of skull. This item can be decomposed into nothing. Okay. Oh, that's getting me a lot of blue experience, to be fair. And I can study one more thing. Study this bone. It can be decomposed into powder. Which I think I can do here, right? No. Okay. Maybe it's the church workbench. Just write decomposed notes on that table. Earlier. Right. Let's get some tech here. Let's get the tech to make benches. Need a bit more green to make lights. We can make a flyer. Okay, let's do that. And a prayer for prosperity for those who earn their keep in honest trade. This will give you a commercial blessing, which can improve a vendor. Okay. Price of faith, prayer for donations. Yep, let's have that. Pray for people to give us money. So I can now build a church bench, which needs 6 planks and 4 nails. Go back home. I think this only saves when you sleep. Don't really need sleep. But we will end there. The things that I think I can do next will probably take a bit longer than the sort of 5 or so minutes that we have left of this stream. So thank you everyone for watching. And thank you to, if I can get to the right bit, thank you to Marn for the bits when she left. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be playing more Octopath Traveler, and I think I will start at 6 PM BST, start a little bit earlier because Marn won't be witchering. On Wednesday at 5 PM BST, I will be doing more Lies of P. And on Friday at 5 PM BST, we're still working out what we're going to do. Marn might be able to join despite being away. And then next Sunday, we might, at 10 AM BST, we might do some Phasmophobia, because there are Phasmophobia events on this week, and that will either be on my own, or if Marn can manage to get in via her PlayStation Portal, Marn might be there as well. So thank you all for tuning in and watching, and just hanging out with me on a Sunday morning. It means a great deal. We are going to raid into Buddy Games, who are going to be continuing the spooky theme. They are playing more Resident Evil Outbreak File #2. They're already live. Games. Yes, they're in there setting up the stream. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and see you again soon. Bye. Thank you to Enceladus and Rosa for being wonderful moderators, and Marn while she was here doing a bit of modding as well. Now it's bye.